okay? His name is Clutch Lambert. Clutch is from Northern California. He's the 5th child of 9 and says he was baptized in a cow trough. How did you say that? That's pretty sweet. Okay. He loves to wrestle bears and he loves nachos. In that order. He goes and eats the nachos after. Okay? So, let's big round of applause for Clutch Lambert. Okay?
I didn't spill the water there. All right. Let me put this over here. Get some slack here. All right. Well, yeah, my name's Clutch. A lot of people wonder, a lot of people ask, they want to know, what's up with that? Who named you that? Is that a nickname? People keep hassling me about it all the time, giving me crap. So I'm going to tell you guys a story, how that came to be. I was in the pre-existence. I'm sure you guys were there too. But up there, I don't know what you were doing, but I was like practicing karate. I was really in karate, I got some really great lessons from people up there. So when I was in the womb, I didn't want to be in there. I wanted to get out and do some karate. I was ready to go, ready to do my karate. And so, delivering, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to come out, bang! And I clutched the doctor's nose. Just grab it. The karate move for this is called a Primantis clutch. It's pretty rare, but the doctor's name was already Dr. Primantis, so we just went with clutch and just grew from there. Anyways, you might be able to tell looking at me, kind of look like a wild wildebeest, a wild creature. It's mostly true. Since I came up here to Rexburg, Idaho, BYU, I started doing genealogy because it's cool. The song says you need to do it or whatever, the primary song. So I started doing it, and no surprise, like my quadruple great-great-grandpa or something like that was a Wookiee. He was actually Chewbacca, a long time ago, galaxy far away. I don't know how he immigrated here, but nonetheless, my other side of the family is a bunch of wolves, so that kind of shows, why we're so hairy, and, we got like this crazy animal survival instinct. But it's not very funny because, growing up, you always get hassled about it. Look at the hairy family and stuff. It sucks. I don't like it. You go to the, your young men's activities, and we would go out in the lake on a boat, and you'd be on the boat and you'd be really conscious just being a hairy kid, So you'd wear your turtleneck sweater, hold it up high so no one could see, and they're just like, "Hey kid, just take off your sweater. You know why? You're on a boat." And you're like, "No." Yeah. And they're like, "All right, well you're next. Get out there and ski." Just going. So you just peel it off. No one's looking, so no make fun of you. You get out there and you're skiing on the lake. The guy driving the boat, he's driving. What's that kid wearing? We're just out there in shorts. What's that? Hey, tell that kid to take off his sweater. And then the other kids, hey, take off your sweater. And then you're on there back. I'm not wearing a sweater. You're just getting hassled because you're hairy. Give me a break. I'm not wearing a sweater out here. No, but it got worse because, I was the black sheep of the family. I was the very hairy one. That was my sister mostly. She looked, people give me a hassling about my mustache, had it since I was 12, whatever. Well, she put me to shame. Kids in high school called her she-bear and stuff. They were always like, "Hey, she-bear, why don't you go, whatever, live in a cave?" She's just like, "Come on, give me a break. Can't do nothing about it. It's really expensive to get waxed all the time." So, she's always had self-conscious. She's really having a hard time with it, but until the coach of the high school came, because we were known as the Elk Grove Bears. And so the coach came up and said, "I'd like to have an invitation for you to be the mascot. You don't have to do nothing, wear a shirt with the B on it. Just get out there because you already look like a bear." And she was like, "Whatever, maybe it'll boost my self-confidence, my confidence." So at the football games, it got kind of crazy. because you'd have all these just crowds of people, you know, cheering it on, and my sister's over there, "Ah, ah," you know, in this bear suit. But the louder the crowd got, the more wild my sister got. It's not her fault. It was just like, that's our natural thing, you know. We're part Wookiee, part whatever, you know. I don't know what's all in there. A bunch of mud. So as everyone was just, oh, you know, the game's going strong. Everyone's so excited. And my sister was just in the corner, oh, you know, going crazy. And the more crazy she got, the more wild like a bear she got, until she ripped off, you know, the head of the quarterback and mauled him to death like a bear would. So they came to me and they're like, hey, you know, you're Lambert kid, right? You're from the Harry family. And I was like, yeah. They're like, well, you got another sibling to, you know, that would mind being a mascot for our team. We can't afford an outfit. And I said, well, yeah, I'll do it. And they said, no, you look more like Winnie the Pooh. So, no luck with me. No, but recently I've been worried about my, you know, the whole survival thing. I've been worried about my life. I'm scared. So I was on eBay and I bought this thing, and it's like this jacket that you can wear that just makes you invincible. It's just awesome. So I order this jacket and I buy it and I pull it out of the box, and you know, it looks cool. So I start wearing it, and I just, you know, it makes me think I'm invincible. It's like this invincible jacket. So I'm gonna go out there and just like fight anybody who I want and start to get in my car. Just start driving like crazy. Because I can do anything with this jacket on, nothing can touch me. So I start going up to guys and I'm like, come on, bro, let's go, let's do this, I'm tough. And it worked, you know, people just back off. But then this one day, this guy's over there and he looks at me. He says, why are you wearing a life vest? I say, it's a life jacket, dude. It protects my life, I can do anything. Apparently, these things only protect you from water, so I'm currently suing the guy who told me this thing is a life jacket. It should just be called like a water protector, I don't know. But, hey, thanks over there, man. Fat Matt in the corner. I've been going, I used to go to the parties like in Rexburg, all the, you know, LDS parties. But I don't really like going anymore, because like you get out there and you know, you think you're confident. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna meet some cute girls, you know, have like eternal families and be the bishop and fall in love and make lots of babies, and, you know, because you want to have a lot of kids. And but you get in there and the guys in there are like all these huge guys, and they're just walking around doing this, you know, doing this. And there's like the one hot girl over there, and you're like, yeah, I'm probably gonna talk to that girl. She's really cute. Maybe she'll like my haircut. I don't know. And then the guys are over there right next to her. Yeah, what's up? Doing this thing. You know, I was just only here on my mission. Come up and I drive a Nissan Titan. I want to have children and be the bishop. You know, they're saying that too. And you're just like, how am I going to do that? So you're like, all right, I'll go in this. I'm gonna do this muscle pump thing that these guys are doing, like this, you know, I think it works. Show them your muscles, all the girls like it. So I'm in the parking lot, I stretch up, you know. Other people are looking at me, I'm going to the party, don't worry about it. Just gotta stretch before I meet these girls, you're really nervous. You know, you got like a sweatband on because you're so nervous sweating. I have some of this water real quick. I almost drowned there. Too much water. But no, so you go in there. And, yeah, well, I wish I had one right now, you know? It's a lot of water. But you go out there to the girls and you're just like, with your little noodle arm. Looks like a wet noodle. I paid for my own rent this semester. You know, hopefully that works, maybe it doesn't, but I'm gonna try it again. Take some protein shake. No, but my roommate recently got engaged. I think he's out there somewhere. I can't see because like the sun's burning me. I hate the sun. It burns. Matt Ward out there. He's engaged. Got any other engaged people? Yeah, Matt! I love Matt! But yeah, he got engaged. So I was thinking about it. You know, you buy a girl a ring, but really it's just like this bribe. You're like, you go up to, you know, the girl you're in love with, and you're like, will you marry me? She's like, I don't know. And then you're just like, I I got you this diamond ring, how about now? Oh, she's not gonna pass up that if she likes diamond rings. So I was thinking, what'd they do in the old days, you know, like caveman days? They didn't have diamond rings. So the caveman, goes to his woman, me want you, wife. And she's like, nah. I don't think she really sounded like, something more like that, I assume. But then he's like, oh, it's not gonna work, so he brings her back like a woolly mammoth. A dead one that he killed on a wild battle. Marry me, I'll give you woolly mammoth. Saber-tooth tiger. She's probably gonna go for that. They were into that kind of things. Women were different then. A little more masculine, I suppose. But I think I'm gonna do that, you know, like when I'm engaged, if the muscle pump thing at the party, I was district leader, one semester, what do they call those, not semesters? I've been at home for a long time, guys. Transfer. Oh, you know, it was in a different language or something, I don't know, Colorado, mountaintop. But, it's true, guys, my roommate's from Colorado. No, but that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go a little bit non-traditional, like more way old traditional, like caveman style. I'm gonna go to the mountains. I'm gonna kill like a big elk, the biggest one I can find, hopefully it works. I'll go pick her up. We'll drive like the most perfect spot. We'll have this all planned, we'll have a picnic. And then, you know, we'll go by my truck and say, hey baby, I gotta tell you something. I've been getting asked, she knows what's going on. Every engaged woman already knows what's going on. It's no secret, it's no surprise, you know. I'll get down on one knee and be like, will you? And then I'll get by my truck and pull off the tarp on the back. And there's a huge dead elk. I'll be like, will you marry me? I got you this elk. So you have to say yes because it's a bribe and you want this. And then she'll be like, what? Hopefully she doesn't talk like that. But she'll be like, what? Is my ring in there? Do I have to dig through it? And you're like, that is the ring. Yeah, I don't know. But, I drank a lot of water tonight. Doing like the, you know, that dance, like, it's been kind of, you know. So, I was thinking about the other day when I was in the bathroom, how strange, like, bathroom culture is. How you're sitting there, and you got somebody else next to you. And they're doing the same thing as you, because you're out there, or you're in there. And you're like, crap, someone just sat down next to me. I can't make any noise because it's awkward. You know, it's true, when you make noise, it's awkward, no matter what sound. So you pull the toilet paper and you're like, oh, too much noise. Saying this in your mind. So you like try to play it off, I'm not, you know, I'm just sitting in here studying. You pull out the toilet paper and you just blow your nose. Oh yeah, you know, I'm just blowing my, And the person right next to you is doing the exact same thing, but you know, why can't it just be normal? But it's gotta be this weird awkwardness. And so you're just like sitting there, okay, I gotta plan this right. Can't be too awkward in here. And the other person's saying the exact same thing. So you're in there, and it's like you're going to ambush somebody, like you're in the war, you know. Just wait for the times right. When it goes, you know, it's total silence, and then blah, 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 blah. So it's a gun, Matt. So you're in there, and you know, then all of a sudden you hear someone washing their hands. Those loud paper towel things, and you're like, now's my chance, go! But here's the hilarious thing about that, is because that's how it is when you're sitting down on the throne, but when you're standing up, and you got some guy with you, or, you know, the guy's here, the guy's right here. Now it's the exact opposite. Now you have to make noise, or it's awkward. You're standing there and you're like, come on. And this guy's over here. Huh, stage fright, check this guy out. And you're like, come on, buddy, don't judge me. It's awkward in here. So you're feeling really nervous and you're just like, this isn't gonna happen. And you don't want that guy to see your face now because he's gonna see you on campus and he'll be like, hey honey, that's the guy I was telling you about before. So you're just like, all right, So then you just go, the water goes, pop up your collar so no one sees you, and you make a beeline for the door, and you're out of there, and that guy never sees you again. Don't drown in the water. Thank you, good night!